Good morning. So this is something that I'm going to be doing every weekday morning just to give your day a positive start. I'll be coming out live, but you can always catch up throughout the day. So just make sure you come wearing something comfortable. If you're in jeans, you might find it a little bit hard. So I'd recommend, I don't know if it's allowable at this time, but I'd come in your pajamas and have your breakfast straight after. So always remember with yoga not to push yourself. You want to feel a stretch, but if you feel any pain, then you need to ease off. Okay, so we're going to start. You don't need much space. Each day I'll have a different focus. Today we're going to work on our hips. So I'm going to start in a comfortable seat, however that is for you. If you want to sit on a sofa, you can, but just let yourself be comfortable. You don't have to sit cross-legged. So always coming in to connect with our body and our breath. So just letting the eyes close and taking 3 conscious breaths. So feeling your inhale and releasing the exhale, and taking 2 more breaths. Slow the breath down. And this last one, really feel where your breath goes in your body. And then let's just take 1 breath where we breathe in through the nose and open the mouth and let a sigh go. Okay. And wherever you are, we're going to start to move. So 10 minutes is quite quick to get going. I always like to start with a bit of a wriggle. So wherever you are, just feel into your waist, into your shoulders. If you've been kind of sleeping in this screwed up state, that's how I was last night, then you really want to start to give the body a wriggle. And when you're ready, we're going to come to hands and knees. And so just bringing the knees so they're underneath the hips, wrists so they're underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And we're going to start off with some cat-cow movements. So what we do, we drop the belly down, so we arch the back and just look forward. See if you can have nice straight arms. So this is with your inhale. And as you exhale, push away from the ground. Take your gaze towards your knees, rounding the spine. So we take a few of these, moving with the breath. So drop the belly as you inhale. Rounding through, push away from the floor as you exhale. And taking 2 more of those. And after the next exhale, really hold it up there, push it away. See if you can spread your shoulder blades, push through your fingertips, through your knuckles. And then just come back to a bit of a neutral spine, so tabletop position. And we're going to extend the right foot out behind you. So lift the knee, bring the toes to the floor. Just give a little bit of a rock and a push into the toes, get a little stretch through the back of the leg. And I'm going to sweep that foot all the way over to the left side. So coming over, crossing over that back leg and looking over your left shoulder. See if you can look towards your left heel maybe and start to feel that stretch through the right side of your waist. And then bring it back behind you. I'm just going to move so you can see. And we're going to bring the right foot all the way out to the side. So you might have to give it a helping hand and lift yourself up. I've gone off camera. Okay, but your knee's going to come out at a bit of a right angle and just ease into that knee. So we're facing the long edge of our mat, if you're on your mat, and just easing in. So make sure your knee doesn't go past your ankle here. And then just see if you can just begin to open that knee out a little bit. So we start to get into the inner thigh, into the groin. Okay, and then a little bit of weight through that leg. Rest your right forearm on that arm and reach up and over with the left. And just ease it, rocking in and out. Feeling your breath. And then lifting yourself up. See how it feels just to straighten that leg. So we point the toes away from you. just to start with, and very, very gently, so we're not putting weight through this straight leg, but lifting it up and over, taking it a little bit deeper, waking up the leg a little bit more, and then lift it up. We're going to bring our fingertips down, reach over with the other arm. You might bring your left fingertips to the floor. Take a nice stretch through the side of your body. Oh, that feels good. And then lift yourself up, use your core muscles, and we're going to turn the toes to face the same direction as your face. So we get into different muscles in the leg. Take it over once more. And then bring it all the way up. So if you can bring the fingertips down to the ground. If they don't, you can rest on that supporting leg, but really reach through. I know you can't see my fingers, but really reaching through the fingers, really engaging that right foot into the floor, and breathe into your body here. And then push through, lift yourself up. A little bit of a spin. So this bent knee is going to come behind you, and you're going to straighten the front leg. See if you can bring your fingertips to the floor. A little tip that I have, tin cans. If you don't reach the floor easily, get a couple of tin cans, and you can just rest your fingertips up, and then you can still kind of start to engage those legs. So we're pulling the toes in towards the face, and see if you can reach your heart towards your toes. It's a big, big stretch first thing in the morning. And if it feels tight, ease in and out. Okay, and then we're gonna bend this knee, draw this knee in, and come back to hands and knees. And just have a wriggle, see how that one side feels. Left toes to the floor, push through the heel on that foot. Give it a stretch, and then sweep that foot over to the right side. See if you can look over your right shoulder towards the right heel. Start to bring the stretch into the left waist. Feel your breath. And then sweep it back behind you. And let me turn around. We're going to bring that foot out to the side. So a bit of a right angle. Make sure your knee is above the ankle. So you might need to take that foot wider. Easing in and out. So your right foot's pointing out behind you. Easing in and out. Waking up the hips. And then just see if you can take that knee just a little bit back to start to feel that stretch in the inner thigh into the groin. Okay, and then we start to invite that leg to straighten a little bit, so toes are pointing away. Resting left hand on to the leg, very gentle little stretch over. And lifting it all the way up. See if you can bring your fingertips either down to the floor, maybe to a tin can. Very useful. Oh, have a good reach through those top fingers. Lift yourself up, and then we're going to turn the toes to face forwards. Push through the edge of that foot and take the side bend over to the straight leg again. So no weight through this leg. I love stretching my waist. And bring it all the way up over. Fingertips to your tin or to the floor. Reach up. Really push through the edge of that foot. Reach through the fingers and then soften. And then bring yourself back up. We're going to spin this back foot behind you. And straighten that front leg. So you might adjust yourself. You might have a little bend in that leg. So listen to your body. So we're all different, especially in the morning. We move very differently. So just a little bit of movement into that leg, and then see if you can really draw the toes in towards your face and start to pull your chest forwards. And so you can have as much bend in that leg as you want to. But feel your breath. Okay, and then we walk it forwards, bring that foot back. And let's just take another couple of rounds of cat-cow just to finish with. So push away from the ground, scoop your belly up really round the spine. Maybe hold it for a breath. And then drop the belly, look forwards, inhaling. And exhale once more. Inhaling to look forwards. And then this time as you exhale, rounding through. And we're going to send the bum down towards the heels and bring the chest, the forehead towards the floor. If your forehead doesn't come, you can make little fists with your hands just to rest your head on. You might be up here, but wherever you are, see if you can give your lower back a bit of a stretch. And you can be still, or you can have a bit of a wriggle. But just listen to your breath. And then we'll slowly bring the hands to the floor, push yourself up into kneeling, finding a seat to finish with. 10 minutes is quick, isn't it? And just have a wriggle into the waist, see if you've got a little bit more space. And then close your eyes, just take 3 conscious breaths. Really feel the breath coming in. Feel the space within you. The last inhale. And we finish bringing the hands together in prayer in front of the heart. I hope you feel a little bit more space. I hope you feel a bit warmed up, ready for Joe Wicks. Thank you so much. I hope to see you here tomorrow. Namaste.